All right, Ankla tribe, getting your first look at the new Loro tribe. Luke voted out the last tribal council. Other than that, I'm going to turn over to Marvin to give you your next challenge.
All right. This is memory. So you will need all your materials. So okay, so players, you'll be going into a breakout room where there's a picture. I don't know. I'm so out of it right now. I'm so sorry. So we have pictures set up, and Jay, can you explain this? This is
so we have pictures set up. It'll be screen shared in a breakout room. You will have a production member watch you. You must come in here, put your hands on your head when you're in the breakout room. Right, both have your hands on your head. The production member will not share their screen until everyone has hands on your head. You have you can take as much time as you want, and then but you don't say anything. You just go back to breakout room when you think you have it. And when that happens, both people have to go back to breakout room. So you guys will make an order, right? Basically. So you'll go into the room it's like head to head, right? You go into the room against another person from another tribe. You will memorize what's the sequence, hands on head, and you will and then once you're good, you can go and come back to the main room and set it up. And then we will me and Marvin will call if it's right. And then if someone comes back from one tribe, they immediately have to come back.
Okay, so what I'm understanding is you go to your breakout room alone, you memorize that, and when you think you're ready, you come back here.
Yes, you go to someone
and you
the other
say
tribe.
the combination out loud.
No, you set it up with your supplies. So you will set up your supplies in order of what they are, right?
Okay.
And when you come back in the main room, but if you think you have it, you come back, and then if you don't get it, the person on the other tribe gets a chance to guess. If no one gets it, you go back into the breakout room. Any other questions?
So we're gonna have place our items in front of us.
Yes.
Okay, so there was that one item I already talked to you about before the game started that I didn't have. Can I just write it on a piece of paper?
Yes, that's fine. Anyone who does, I was gonna say, anyone who doesn't have supplies, I know there's issues. I will allow you to write down a piece of paper. Cody, that includes you. If you want to write things down on a piece of paper, you are allowed to do that for this challenge. Just because it's not necessarily needed, but it's more memorization that counts. If that makes sense. It's more than Good.
When we're seeing the items, do we then have to arrange them right to left? Since you're going to be, does that make sense? Do we have to essentially do it backwards?
On Zoom, it's inverted, so we see the different that you like.
We can just point to where the start is.
Yeah, I don't care how it is as long as you point to me where the start is. I have it. I'm not worried.
And did you say something like triggers that you have to come back?
What was that? Sorry.
Yeah, so
did you say
once the first person leaves the breakout room where you're seeing the memory picture, the other person has to go as well.
Lauro, if you guys still had to sit one person out, who is sitting out for your tribe?
We will be sitting out Mitchell.
All right. With that being said, our first matchup. I'm gonna make sure we're good. All right. With that being said, our first matchup will be Bennett versus Becky. You guys will go into the well on my count of 3. Everyone go off camera, and let me see just those two people. Okay. Becky and Bennett. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and go into the well. All right. They're going into the breakout room. They must memorize it, write it down. We did have to compromise because we want to make this fair. They must write it down on a piece of paper if they are right. Marvin, can you pull up the pictures of what Bill has? Becky was back first. Whenever you're ready.
I wrote it down, but I wrote Coke spaghetti dice pencil.
Bennett.
I wrote soda, pencil, cup, spaghetti, dice, or die, one die.
That is correct.
That is 1 point for Ankla. All right, next two on camera. Next, we have Andrew for our two captains, actually. Look at that. We have Andrew for Loro and Alex for Ankla. So, whoever's ready, 1, 2, 3, go to the well. All right, Andrew is back first. So once Andrew is good, we'll you. All right, you have it, right, Marvin? You can call it.
Yes, I
Okay.
got it.
There you go.
All right, Andrew, go ahead. Show us.
So it's 2 dice, 1 ball, 2 marshmallows, 2 cups, 2 pencils, 2 sodas.
That is incorrect.
Alex, go ahead. If you're ready, you can have your guess.
I have 2 dice, 2 dice, 1 ball, 2 marshmallows, 2 pencils, 2 cups, and 1 Coke. Sorry, 1 Coke.
That's also incorrect.
You can both go back to the breakout room. Just so you know, we do go to 3. So everyone's remember that. You guys both can go back to the well. Alex is back first. Alex will get the first guess.
Give me 1 second to write it down.
I
But
have it written down.
Yep, Alex is back in the room first. So let's see.
so I have 2 die, 1 ball, 2 marshmallows, 2 cups, 2 pencils, 1 Coke.
That is correct.
That is correct. It's another point for Ankla. If Ankla scores another point, they win this challenge. All right, our next matchup, go ahead and come on camera. We have Miles for Laurel and Andy for Ankla. 3, 2, 1, go to the well. Okay. Andy back first. Andy is back first. Andy will get first guess. If Andy is wrong, Miles will have a chance. If Andy scores this point, Ankla does win immunity.
Okay.
Andy, you ready? Go ahead.
Got Coke, pencil, ball, pencil, die, 2 marshmallows, and then the order was weird. It was a pencil kind of sitting over a ball, but edge of the pencil was closer.
That's what tripped me up. I didn't see an order. It was like one on top of the other, and I didn't know.
Okay, so yeah, that's if it's an explanation, it's close enough. I will.
That is correct.
Okay, I wasn't ready to see.
Which means
a left to right
Ankla,
order.
which means Ankla does score another point, which means Laurel, I will see you guys again at Tribal Council.
Strong. I'd like to keep Nick as much as possible. I think he might be next on the list for everybody else, but if we were to go to tribal again in this current tribe, I'd probably try and get the votes on Andy, but I don't know. It's odd, but I don't think that I'm the vote soon. I'm thinking we may or may not swap, but we're going down to 13. So unless they were doing like a 2x6 swap for a little bit, I feel like we're more likely to merge at this point than to swap. It gets a little odd that way.
Well, I hopefully foresee a swap at some point. If there isn't a swap, then I feel like we might honestly be in a better position than the other tribe, because we won't have gone to a tribal in a while, so we don't have to, we will have more time to connect like recently. And B, I think we're kind of on a hot streak of like winning. I would also see, they can't sit any other people out, so they might know who their weak players are, but they'll have to put them in. That's all assuming there isn't a swap. If there is a swap coming up, then hopefully I think it'll be like every man for himself. Hopefully the group of four that we made at the beginning, which was me, Amy, Ben, and Bennett. Hopefully we stick together. Hopefully we swap evenly, so at least we have one person that has backs. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so I think the 6 on this tribe, we feel really good about each other. We're vibing really strong. We had a couple of people that maybe didn't fit the vibe of the tribe out the gate, but we were able to kind of get them out pretty quickly. And so I think this 6 is going to, even if we form on different tribes, there's a swap, there's a merge, I think this 6 is going to stick together. I feel really good about Ben. The first vote, we had a really quick one-on-one. He told me, this is the vote, this is Tanner, this is who everyone feels is going out. I was tagged in confessional, so I trust him at this point, but there's just so little to go off of it right now.
I'm feeling like something's gonna happen, right? We're gonna be even. And so it could be 2 tribes of 6, I think. I'm bad at math. Or it'd be a great time to merge. I think that would be kind of cute to merge at 12. But I'm just excited that the numbers are going to be even. I would say I vibe the most with Ben, and then Alex and Bennett. And then there's Nick and Andy just kind of vibing. But I mean, like the very first breakout room, myself, Ben, Alex, and Bennett kind of made that quad. We'll see if it holds, but I'm hanging on to it for now because it's easy. And I like their vibes. They're really cool people, but everyone's cool. Everyone's nice. You guys did a good job casting.
I feel really close with Amy, Ben, and Alex. Amy and Ben definitely as my number 1, number 2, flipping between the 2 of them. Alex, right after that, I just want to keep a little bit of an eye on him because he is a returning player. And then after that, I feel Andy is relatively harmless to my game. So I feel pretty good keeping Andy. And Nick, I like him a lot personally, but on a game level, I did just vote for him. So if that gets back to Nick, that could be a problem. So Nick is definitely the person on the tribe that I would want to go next. I mean, everybody knows except for maybe Nick. Maybe Nick does know. But we were pretty open in that the plan was to put a hanky vote on Nick just in case Shot in the Dark is played, and it was played. So, maybe he knows, but if not, I think pretty much most people on the tribe know that that vote was from me.
3 and out on the challenge.
I was one soda can away from getting it right and maybe getting some momentum going for our tribe, but here we are back again. And it sucks. We're coming off a wild vote where Cody plays a shot in the dark successfully. I lose one of my top allies in Luke. Hearsay is going around like who's voted for who. So we didn't accomplish anything. Like nobody still knows who to trust. And that sucks because now people are trying to guess who they should trust. So yeah, we'll go back to tribal and hopefully it's a little smoother and I can make stronger bonds now because I voted for Cody, but who knows who believes that. So that's where I'm at. I'll vote Cody because he doesn't have a shot in the dark, or if I can get enough momentum on Mitchell, I'll do that too, because he is being a little messy, throwing multiple names out and then telling people things I didn't say. So like, if that's got to be it, that's got to be it too.
I feel sick. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. That's how I feel like this vote's gonna affect me. I would have sworn on everything that Mitchell voted for me, but Mitchell's telling everyone that he voted for Hart. I thought the Hart vote came from Cody. Cody didn't even have a vote. Who voted for Mitchell? It wasn't. I mean, I voted for Cody. The best thing that's come out of this is that I got 1 second alone with Austin and finally told him that I wanted to work with him, and he sounded really down for that. I wanted Andrew to come back. I also want to work with Andrew. I think Hart probably has the idol. I think Hart is kind of a snaky player. I mean, that's just what I've heard. I don't know. I'm gonna be sick. It feels like an entirely big blur. I don't know who to trust because I don't even know who voted where, and I don't know who's telling the truth, and that Luke's final words are saying somebody here has an idol. Where did they find that? It wasn't me, I'll tell you that. Oh my god, I don't know who to trust. I hope that I can trust Austin and Austin gets put into the loop, but Miles just came into our room and said that Mitchell was trying to start an alliance with everybody except for me and Austin and wanted to get Andrew out. I don't know, it's so messy. I don't know who to trust. Hopefully Austin. Okay, quickly talk. What's happening?
I'm so confused. I've heard Cody and Mitchell as options, but I just want to make sure it's the name that's getting voted.
Exactly. And I don't know, I'm really appreciative that you picked me first for the tribe, and I really wanted to work with you. So
Becky,
I'm glad we get a moment alone.
Same. This is our first room alone together.
Yeah.
I want to work with you as deep as we can in this game.
Yeah, me too. So hopefully we can vote together. I was hearing more for Mitchell, but then Miles was saying Cody.
Do you want to pick the name here now together and spread that and say, let's do that? Do you have a preference?
I mean, is there one you're leaning more towards? Because there is one I'm leaning more towards.
I would lean toward Mitchell because
that's me too.
I can get Cody later. He's going to quit.
Yeah. I just think Mitchell, because I'm really worried about where Mitchell placed that vote and the fact that Mitchell was saying my name earlier. And then
So you and I need to get to Austin. Austin, let's do Mitchell.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the plan? I don't know how much time we have left. What are we doing?
Mitchell?
Mitchell? Are you good with Mitchell?
That was between Mitchell and Cody is kind of what I was doing, and I was leaning more towards Mitchell. So
at least us three are on the same page.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we can get another person to do Mitchell, that's great.
Yeah. I think we just need to get the chaos out of here.
Yeah.
So are we doing, I didn't need final answer, Mitchell or Cody?
Mitchell.
Okay. That's what Hart and I just said. Because we were trying to get out of that room.
Is Cody doing Mitchell or no?
Okay, Hart, it seems like it's gonna be Mitchell.
Okay.
The only person I told about my idol was Luke because we were in a room for a solid minute and we were telling each other that we trust each other. I was making sure he wouldn't get paranoid so he can vote Cody because I was the one with the idol. So Cody wouldn't have an idol. Don't be afraid to vote Cody. He's like, okay, this is between us. I'm glad he didn't write out my name when he said someone has an idol here. Nobody knows who that is. So I think everybody went past that. However, right now things are looking so crazy. I'm still on the page to get Cody out. He should not be here right now. He wants to go. He's hiding in the bathroom right now from his family. He doesn't deserve to be here, in my opinion. And now Mitchell is the messiest player. I mean, I guess he's younger and more inexperienced. He is so messy. He's telling everyone anything. He just pitched an alliance with me, Cody, Hart, and himself. It makes no sense when Hart and Cody were at each other's throat, and why would they just make up now to vote out Andrew, who's has nothing to do with this? I'm not voting Andrew, I'm voting Cody out, and I'm going to make sure that happens because he's a mess. Cody's a mess. Mitchell is a mess, and then Mitchell we'll worry about later. if we do keep Cody and vote out Mitchell right now, the problem is if we merge, Cody's just going to flip to them and they're going to have numbers. At least Mitchell is very messy and we can pull him a little and convince him otherwise. So there's a lot going on right now. I think it'll be extremely extra of them to vote me out right now because I'm on the sidelines right now, that people's names are being thrown out and I'm not one of them. I think I have relationships with everyone and I don't think I need to use it during the pre-merge, which is amazing for me. So
it's not gonna be me tonight. I don't know how that happened. I'm hiding in my bathroom because family is over. But what I needed to happen exactly happened. People are not wanting to target me because I'm not a competition threat. I'm gonna win.
All right.
So right after the competition happened, I was able to get into a breakout room with me, Hart, Cody, and Miles, and I tried to get that 4 down, and I think I have. At the moment, we are going to vote for Andrew. Andrew will be going because I want to get a group together that people don't think would be working together. And that's what I think I've done. It was a mess, but I'm happy it happened because now I have a game relationship with Cody. Because I was the first person to tell him that things were going his way. And I feel like I kind of helped him know what was happening so he could play his shot in the dark to save himself.
Why am I surrounded by stupid people? Okay, so obvious vote in was going for Cody because he literally just said, when's the tribe swap? So you take the fucking guy out who can't play a shot in the dark either. But then Mitchell decides to come into a fucking chat and be like, I want this 4 with Cody in there. I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Are you serious? We literally could have gone in 6 strong and you want to be messy. So it easily could be, I mean, it still could easily be me, but it's probably going to be Mitchell now. And now we have to deal with and risk fucking Cody going into a tribe swap if that fucking happens and just wishing ourselves the best of fucking luck. So these fucking people are annoying the shit out of me. I can't deal with stupid ass players. Y'all know I've been around, for Christ's sake. So any more questions you have for me?
Not Andrew telling me to come here. And then he doesn't even come here.
Oh, Lord.
Hi, Andrew.
this isn't work. I joined because everyone else was here. I don't.
Just to make sure, you guys all got confessionals, right?
Yeah.
I went a little early. Send my apologies.
Austin did not go.
Andrew, our 2-person chat is going great.
Yeah, I came too late.
Jay Austin didn't get a confession.
But yeah, I mean, you want to try it again?
All right, Austin, I'm sending you now.
Okay. Let's go to the well.
Y'all go to the well.
I'm going to. If anyone wants to talk to me, go to ship.
Okay. Don't join him. Don't join him. Please don't.
What are people doing?
Hart, what's happening?
Vote Cody. We worry about Mitchell later. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Wait, no. I'm hearing Mitchell. Is it Mitchell or is it Cody?
Cody, I mean, Mitchell's being a crazy mess right now. We'd like him to implode. Cody is smart. I think he can turn his game around. If we swap or merge, he's going to turn against us. I'm more fearful of Cody.
You're the only person I'm hearing say Cody.
Are you hearing more Mitchell? Are you hearing more Mitchell, Becky?
Yeah.
You can hear that.
Mitchell, I think the heat is off Andrew now. I think we should be going for Cody.
You want to do that?
I don't hear Andrew's name anymore.
Okay.
I'm
honestly fine with that.
Okay.
Okay, I want to know, is there any reason for that? Is it just, are we actually switching over to Cody? Because I do really actually want to work with
I don't
Cody.
think Hart is on board to vote out Andrew. I don't think we'd have the numbers.
Okay.
I think Cody is.
Well, messy is the theme for this round, I think. It's just, I feel like everybody's name's getting thrown out at some point. Mitchell specifically is being hella shady. He's the one that seems to be throwing a different name out in each room. So I have no idea what's going on. We just came off of a crazy tribal on top of that, where not only did Cody play his shot in the dark and it worked, and then we had 3 random votes that all ended up tying, and then it went to rocks. And I just was hoping we could come into this round and make an easy decision, but that doesn't seem to be the case, unfortunately.
Yeah, why not vote someone else out who can't play, who can play Shot at the Dark? Like, why vote someone else who's already used it and cannot use it? It's smart to vote out. And apparently Marshall was, I mean, not Marshall, fucking Mitchell was so messy with, he said that I told him that I wanted Cody out. That was last round. That was, actually, no, that's true. That was true. That was true. I told him to vote out Cody so he feels safe. I don't know why he's writing out everything every single person says. He's playing a messy game.
All right, you two, it's time to head to the main room for tribal.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck. I think we're good.
Yeah, Mitchell.
All right, we are back with the Loro tribe here at Tribal Council tonight. That was wild, to put at least. I was talking about what was the scramble like after what just happened in last tribal, because we see Cody plays a shot in dark, and then there's 3 votes on other people, and all of a sudden you especially were one of the people that could have been rocked out at the last tribal. So walk me through what went on the second you guys could talk.
I'm thanking my eggs and thanking my stars. I don't know the expression, but I'm glad I did not get rocked out. Poor Luke. I mean, I don't think he deserved to go, but it is what it is, and we have to move on. However, 3 people did receive rogue votes. I think we know where one of them came from because they said it, but we have no clue who voted the other 2 people, and it's really confusing what went on, what the dynamics are now. I don't know. I think people put that aside and just they're trying to find where the numbers are now, and it could be anyone. I don't think it's even settled right now who's going home. So
you said someone, you know where one of them came from? Did someone admit to it?
yes, Mitchell admitted to voting hard out. I guess I can say that because Mitchell just raised his hand.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
I can talk about it if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead, Mitchell. Go and explain on that for me.
Yeah, I was in a moment of panic where I didn't know what was happening. I knew Cody was shot in the dark. I just had a feeling it was going to work out. And in a panic, I voted for Hart because I was thinking, oh God, I just hope someone else does.
Hart, how does that make you feel, knowing that someone's throwing a rogue vote on you? Do you take it as like, okay, I can understand it, because if I was in that situation, maybe I'd do the same? Or are you like, oh, someone threw a rogue vote on me, that's something to note for the future?
Well, me and Mitchell got into a fist fight at the well, but we covered all of it. We're good now. No, but he told me straight up that's what he did, and I don't get butthurt when my name gets written down at all, because this is a game. It's not real life. This is a game. So things are absolutely okay. I just appreciated him being open and honest with it, and I don't hold any grudges towards him about that.
Fair. And Becky, so obviously that craziness happened. How do you think this vote's going to pan out? Is it going to be more of a straightforward vote, or do you think there's still no telling what's going to happen?
I mean, I would hope that people vote the way that they told me that they were going to vote. Receiving a vote last round was certainly very scary, but I hope no more votes come my way.
Okay, Austin. So obviously, after this vote, we're going to be at 12, right? We're at 13 now, because after this, could we see a merge or a swap or anything coming soon? What do you think is going to happen? Because obviously, you guys have been in these tribes for a few rounds now. Do you think something could be coming your guys' way?
I mean, it's definitely on my radar, and I'm sure it's on everyone else's radar too. So I think like a swap or a merge definitely plays into how everyone is going to cast their vote. I mean, I'm definitely taking it into consideration as far as who I think I can work with long term and who I can trust to get me farther in this game.
Andrew and Cody also brings up a really good point. You may want to base your vote off of, okay, what's next? Is there a swap? Is there a merge? How do you determine, okay, so if this does happen, that's how I'm going to make sure I'm good?
So instead of trying to predict the future, I try to just kind of, go on the relationships I've made here and now and who I think I can trust in the next round, whether it's this group or it's a new group. Like, I just want to work with the people that are giving me the best vibes now, that's where my head's at. And you know what, that first round was tricky because rogue votes were thrown, a shot in the dark was played. So what we hope to get out of a tribal council is a little more trust in some people, and we're still all kind of sitting uneasy. And hopefully this round we can start to figure out who we're really working with here and who has my back and who knows that I have theirs.
And Cody, obviously you played your shot in dark successfully, so I just want to say congratulations on being the first one to do that here on our page. What does that factor in for you? Do you how do you go about that and pitch yourself to try to make sure my name's on the radar next vote?
You can't really pitch. Also, I'm in the yard, so you're gonna hear stuff. You can't really pitch that your name shouldn't be voted out because clearly that's in everybody's mind moving forward. I've been told my name's getting thrown out again, so it would not surprise me if I go home tonight. However, I've talked to some people and I've pitched my own, so I hope that was enough.
All right. With that being said, does anyone have anything else they would like to add to this tribal council? All right. If anyone has any pre-vote advantages or anything and you'd like to play them, now's the time to do so. All right. With that being said, it is time to vote. Hello, Cody. I understand you don't have paper with you, so if you want to write any smiley faces, anything, or if you want to tell me how you want to spell it with what capital letters, anything, just go ahead and do that. If you can.
Okay. I think it's quite funny, so I'm going to vote Mitchell with a winky face.
Okay.
I'm walking.
Oh, capital letters, lowercase. What are you feeling?
All lowercase.
All lowercase.
The ball.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I tried to say. The lighting. Give me a moment.
Yeah, you're good.
Cody, I'm sorry. I tried so much to try and save you this round. I tried everything. I talked to everyone. There's just nothing I can do to save you. I'm sorry. I truly am. I wish I could try better.
All right. For this time, I'll actually go tally the votes. If anybody has an advantage or a hidden immunity item, you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. I will read the votes. Once the vote's read, decision is final. Person vote out. We ask to leave the Zoom call immediately. First vote is for Mitchell. That's one vote, Mitchell. Second vote is for Cody. That's one vote, Mitchell. One vote, Cody. Next vote, Mitchell. That's two votes, Mitchell. One vote, Cody. Mitchell. That's three votes, Mitchell. One vote, Cody. The fourth person vote out is for Bayoneta Island. Mitchell. Mitchell.
What the hell happened?
The tribe has spoken. Please go to confessional 1 to see Julie on your way out.
Okay, bye.
Good game, good game.
Good game. I just wish I knew what happened.
Oh, poor guy.
That might have been a bit of a blindside. I think that's what we call that. You guys are all set to head back to camp and grab your torches. Good night. All right.
Sorry, I just needed a moment to think about what just happened. Because what I'm guessing happened is the people that I thought I was closely aligned with voted me out. Okay. I want to first thank Radical Reality Productions for even letting me play this game. The time I've been here, it's been a blast. But the people playing this game, we couldn't have at least told me? Like, what the hell was that? For all I knew, Cody was going out and basically unanimously. And now I'm here, what I think was unanimously. So, good game to all of you. You played well. I didn't know what was happening. I guess I'll leave it with that.
All right. Ankla tribe, getting your first look at the new Loro tribe. Luke voted out the last tribal council. Other than that, I'm going to turn over to Marvin to give you your next challenge.
All right. This is memory. So you will need all your materials. So okay, so players, you'll be going into breakout room where there's a picture. I don't know. I am so out of it right now. I'm so sorry. So we have pictures set up, and Jake, can you explain this? This is
Yeah, so we have pictures set up. It'll be screen shared in a breakout room. You will have a production member watch you. You must come in here, put your hands on your head when you're in the breakout room. Right, both have your hands on your head. The production member will not share their screen until you have everyone has hands on your head. You have you can take as much time as you want, and then but you don't say anything. You just go back to breakout room when you think you have it. And when that happens, both people have to go back to breakout room. So you guys will make an order, right? Basically. So you'll go into the room it's like head to head, right? You go into the room against another person from another tribe. You will memorize what's the sequence, hands on head, and you will put. And then once you're good, you can go and come back to the main room and set it up. And then we will call. Me and Marvin will call if it's right. And then if someone comes back from one tribe, they immediately have to come back.
Okay, so what I'm understanding is you go to your breakout room alone, you memorize that, and when you think you're ready, you come back here.
Yes, you go to
and
someone
you
with the other
say
tribe.
the combination out loud.
No, you set it up with your supplies. So you will set up your supplies in order of what they are, right?
Okay.
And when you come back in the main room, but if you think you have it, you come back, and then if you don't get it, the person on the other tribe gets a chance to guess. If no one gets it, you go back into the breakout room. Any other questions?
So we're gonna have place our items in front of us.
Yes.
Okay, so there was that one item I already talked to you about before the game started that I didn't have. Can I just write it on a piece of paper?
Yes, that's fine. Anyone who does, I was gonna say, anyone who doesn't have supplies, I know there's issues. I will allow you to write down a piece of paper. Cody, that includes you. If you want to write things down on a piece of paper, you are allowed to do that for this challenge. Just because it's not necessarily needed, but it's more memorization that counts. If that makes sense. It's more than
Go ahead. When we're seeing the items, do we then have to arrange them right to left? Since you're going to be, does that make sense? Do we have to essentially do it backwards?
On Zoom, it's inverted, so we see the different that you like.
We can just point to where the start is.
Yeah, if you point, I don't care how it is, as long as you point to me where the start is. I have it. I'm not worried.
And did you say something like triggers that you have to come back?
What's that? Sorry.
Yeah, so
Did you
once the first person leaves the breakout room where you're seeing the memory picture, the other person has to go as well.
All right, individual immunity. You guys know how it works. You can call out who wants to guess. Okay, Bill, just call out who wants to guess as you go. All right, for individual immunity. Here we go. Whoever's first. Okay. All right. Do you want to pick who goes first then? All right. So they are guessing. So just to clarify with everyone, right? You are guessing a square for Loro, and if you knock anyone out, right? They're guessing for their opposing tribe, not their tribe, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So I see Heart first. Heart, go ahead and guess a square.
So I'm guessing for Ankla.
Laura. No, you're guessing Ankla, yes, because you're on Laura.
Okay. I'm gonna see if anyone was this person. A1.
A1. The suspense.
Just right click it and press delete.
That Nick was underneath it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
All right. Feels that. That's only perfect. That's the only person.
I'm pretty sure if you just press delete there, it might the block.
There.
That works.
All right. Next, I have Becky. So you are gonna go ahead and actually do something for Ankla. Who's the first person I see from Ankla? Nick's out of the challenge. She can't go. Alex, go ahead.
F3.
Oh, we saw it. I just see it, Austin. You are out of this challenge.
Austin, I'm so sorry.
All right. Next, for someone for Laurel. Becky, go ahead and guess for Ankla.
Ankla C7.
No one there. All right. Next up, we have to pick someone from Ankla. So let's go with Ben. Go ahead and pick.
All right, guessing on Laura's board, give me H2.
To make it faster, there's an auto white highlight on the top left below the 12 fonts. That's easier. Just click the cell box and do that. Below that, below that. There you go.
Okay. All right. So now we're on Laurel. Miles, go ahead and pick for Ankla.
E8.
You may have to scroll down. E8, I can't see. Is there anyone in there? You might have to scroll down. No one is in there. Next up for Ankla, go ahead, Bennett.
I'm gonna go G7.
No one there. For Laurel, we'll have Andrew go.
Let's go F2.
Bennett is out of this challenge. All right.
Sorry, Bennett.
Next up, we do have Ankla. I have one more left. Andy, go ahead and pick a score for the elimination from Laura, if possible.
C6.
All right. Next we have Laura. Who's Austin is out, so I'm gonna. Cody, are you around? You're on Laura. Can you choose?
Yeah,
someone?
I can do one.
Good.
I'm gonna do C4 for
C4.
Ankla.
Nothing there. Amy, go ahead and pick one. Go ahead and pick a Laura square.
All right, let's do B5. B as in boy, 5. Not that that changes.
Becky is out of this challenge. No shot at immunity.
Sorry, Becky.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and go. She's just from Ankla, so Hart, you're back up.
G6.
Like a G6. Sorry, I had to.
I literally did it for that reason.
You do, I do it. I hate you. All right, Alex, go ahead.
Let's try D5.
D5. Okay, nothing there. Miles, you're still the challenge. Go ahead.
E7.
And there's Alex. Saw it on his face when that happened. Alex, with that being said, you are out of this challenge. You have no shot at immunity. All right, Ben, you are still in this challenge. You can go ahead and guess.
All right, let me guess. F2.
Nothing. Andrew, go ahead.
Let's go H8.
Wait, just have to scroll down, Bill, if you could. No one there. All right. I am up to Andy. Andy, go ahead. Just do me a favor. Can you guys go off camera if you're out of this challenge? Just make it easier for me. Sorry.
Andy,
Andy, you're good.
Echo 7.
Nobody. All right, Cody, go ahead.
Let's go with H3.
Nothing. Amy.
Sorry. Let's do A2.
All right, pivot back up at the top. Hart, go ahead.
B4.
No one. Ben, go ahead.
Give me G4.
Nothing. All right, Miles, go ahead.
E6.
Nothing. That's okay. That Andy, go ahead.
Delta 3.
Nothing again. All right. That go ahead, Andrew.
That sounds good. Delta 3.
Nothing. All right. Amy, go ahead.
Let's do D1.
Nothing. Cody, go ahead.
Let's do A8.
No one there as well. Yep. So we're back to top order, Ben.
Give me E4.
Ooh, not that. Oh, you scroll down. You scroll down. Okay. Nothing. Who was that last? Cody went last. So Hart, right? Okay. Hart, go ahead.
D6.
Nothing. So Ben just went. So that's Andy. Right. Ben, you just went, right? Yep. Andy.
Bravo 7.
Cody's out of this challenge. Let's see who we can do next.
E5.
E5. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Thank you. If you guys know the order by now, just kind of go with it. Just make this a little faster. All right, Amy.
H5.
All right. Yep.
Is it me?
Yep. Go ahead. You're good. Yep. You.
Let's go G3.
All right. Next.
That's me. Give me D8.
Scroll down, Bill, for me, please. Okay, no one there. All right, next. That'd be Hart.
Oh, okay. F4.
Andy, be ready. No one. All right, Andy, go ahead.
Charlie 4.
All right, no one. Miles.
E4.
Amy.
E6.
Heart. Or no, sorry, you just went up. So it's Andrew. Sorry.
Yeah. Let's go H1. Knock out the corners.
Nope. All right, Ben.
H1 as well.
No one there. Yep. Go.
Me, right?
Yes, Heart. It's you.
A5.
Who is it? Go ahead. You got it. Was there anything there?
No,
H5.
nothing.
Okay. All right. Whoever's next, go.
Andy.
Bravo 3.
E3.
E3. Go ahead.
I think it's me. C1.
C1. Yeah. No. So it's challenge. Okay.
B1.
I'll take D4.
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 Okay.
D is
You
in
didn't
dog.
select it.
D is in dog.
All right. I'm gonna try to speed this up a little bit. Do you mind if we have each person pick two, just to kind of speed it up a little bit? Just kind of, yeah. Let's take a while.
Fine.
Okay. So, Cart, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go D1 and H4.
All right. Nothing. Whoever's next.
Andy.
A6. And F7.
Rude.
Heart is out of this challenge.
Sorry.
Heart, okay. All right. So that. Go ahead. Whoever's next. I believe Miles.
E1, E2.
But who picked? Miles.
I just went, yeah.
E1, E2 for Uncle, right?
I think it's
Okay.
Amy now. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
G8 and H8.
No. Good job, Andrew.
Which tells me, if that's the case, you will just wait for
Oh,
confirmation.
man, I spelled wrong too.
Which tells me, and you guys can
Sorry, Miles.
consider.
Okay.
Consider you guys, Andrew, you will be just going solo for this. Okay, so Miles was eliminated, which means Andrew, you'll be going solo, but you do have immunity, but you still try to knock one of them out.
Okay.
So Lauro, you guys will not be guessing anymore. Andrew will be deciding. Or I'm sorry, Anklo will not be guessing anymore. Lauro, just go down to eliminate two, I guess. And so there's one person remaining. So you just keep guessing, Andrew, basically, because you want immunity.
It's all super random. Oh, is it my turn? Sorry. F6 and G7.
F6 and G7.
Yep.
Okay.
Andrew, you just keep guessing.
Yeah, you just keep
That's
guessing
it?
because
Oh,
yeah,
geez.
because they can't get because you guys are all out. They're all
All right.
yeah.
Go A2, A3. B2, B3. C1, C2. D2, F1.
This is getting interesting.
I'm waiting for two people to be on the same square.
Right.
G1, G2. H2, C3. All right, F3, A4.
It's F3 and F4, right? Oh, okay.
Yep, you're good. D4, G4. Sorry, Amy.
Which means it's down to Andy and Ben for individual immunity on Enclave.
Let's go. Flip it up. G8, F8. Down low. G8, F8. Sorry, I threw a screwball.
All right. Good.
D8, C8. B8, B7. A7, A6.
They're too good.
Too good. You get the whole board up there.
And Ben is out. So that does mean Amy wins. Or no, I'm sorry. Andy has
Andy.
one individual immunity for
Where were you,
Agla.
Andy? Oh shit. Okay. All right. Yeah. Just for the recorders, I'm down to vote Cody.
Yeah, I think that's just the most logical thing to do going into a merge. Like, especially since he
Oh,
like
we need like if we like draw land in the slide. Draw a line in the sand. Yes, that's not gonna.
I feel like he just
They
like,
just
would flip so
yeah.
easily
They won
because
3 in a row. They're probably like, I mean, not they didn't win actually. I didn't think about it, but
yeah,
I don't know what their dynamics are like. But we just have to assume that they're going in together, so we should be going in together.
Totally.
yeah. I think he's the most likely to flip, knowing that he's been on the bottom.
Yeah,
so
he's talking too hard
Yeah.
right now. So either way, we have 4 votes right here. It doesn't matter if like Hart is
Yeah.
getting persuaded.
yeah.
Should we still tell Hart? Yeah. Just so. Should we drain?
What
is
should we
it-
tell Cody though?
Is it
Yeah, what
bad
do we
to
tell
drain a shot in the dark? Is that
You
like
can't.
no, like make them use it? I'm
Who?
talking about Hart.
Art?
Yeah,
We could tell Cody that it's Hart.
and then Cody might tell Hart that it's him. Would Hart believe? I mean, would Cody believe us?
Maybe, but
I don't know. Is it worth it? I mean, we can say it's
I
hard.
mean,
but are
it
we-
doesn't even matter if Cody knows. If Cody had an idol, he would have used it already.
Yeah.
And if Luke was right that someone already had an idol, then Cody doesn't have it
mhm.
No.
because it wasn't used yet. So I think Cody is a safe vote. He cannot use a shot in the dark, and we have the majority right here, and we can go into merge now and
Yeah,
stay here till like 4 a.m. Ooh.
yeah, right.
But yeah, no, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
If we want, we can either go the other way to go about it was tell Hart this is what we're saying, but it's far
Maybe
from-
not like screw over Hart here because we need him in the merge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
Hi.
We thought we were breaking up and nobody joined us, so we just joined.
Well, I joined my own, right? And then
Yeah, it was just us two though, so I was like, well,
Oh.
that's not broken
I
up.
went to confessional number 1, and Julia and I have a plan now to get rid of all of you. So
The man
oh,
eater.
where is this Julia? Oh, in confessional one. I don't think they got the memo that there's no confessionals. They're just sitting in there and waiting for people to get dragged in.
No, I think they still have to like record it if we come in.
I guess, but we're not. Oh, we are getting recorded. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Would anybody
I'm glad
like
we
to
have the
talk to
first
me?
trouble. I can talk to you.
Okay, let's go to confessional 1. Yay.
Okay.
what's up, Hart?
What's actually going on?
Yeah. No words needing to be said.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory at this point.
I agree.
What was his opinion?
He didn't really throw me in. He's still kind of in the I just want to survive. I feel like I'm on the bottom of this. Throw me a name or whatever like that. And I'm like, we can hop around and try to hear something. He's not throwing nothing, which I don't blame him for. His name was out the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like at the same time, if he wants to survive, like he almost has to pitch something.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I actually
So,
think my
like-
opinion. Yeah, my opinion is like he's struggling to find out which name to pitch because he's
Yeah.
not sure which name would actually get traction.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that he and Mitchell didn't end up working together though.
They've been moving it so long. I thought they were going to.
Yeah, I thought for sure.
Well, I don't think Mitchell actually knew he obviously didn't know
He had no
was
clue.
on
Yeah,
the
he
line.
didn't know.
Really
That's what
had
I'm saying
no
is I'm
clue.
surprised. Yeah.
Yeah.
He literally had no clue, so there was no reason for him to think that.
Yeah.
Well, everyone else jumped, so I'm gonna go jump to the forest if anyone would like to
Should
join
we do
me.
like a 3 1-on-1s?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the forest. If y'all can join
Okay,
me.
I'll go to the forest.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go to confessional 1.
And then Cody, just stay here. Or you
Okay.
can go-
And then
I'll go.
Austin will go to confessional 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Hi.
Hello.
All right. This is where it gets tricky.
Yeah, because my name's getting thrown out again.
I mean, it seems like it's just like a reoccurring option.
And I've done nothing.
I know. Yeah, it sucks. It's always like one in these games, like it's stupid, but like some people just fall back on, do we do the name that's already been out there? But I'm not always about that. Like, it would have been easy for everyone to get on board with voting you again last round, but we saw Mitchell was, you've been very straightforward, and Mitchell was kind of lying to me a lot. So that's why it was an easy decision. You've been playing a more honest game.
Yeah. I literally haven't done anything and I'm being accused of stuff and everybody wants to vote me. And when it comes to these merge challenges, I'm not winning because I don't have the supplies to do so.
Yeah,
and
true.
The other tribe's just going to pick me off. So come a swap, I can easily be the first person thrown under the bus. So
what did
but I'm
Miles
also a vote.
suggest?
Miles didn't say a name. He just said he doesn't want to vote me. He doesn't like that idea. And he doesn't know what we need to do. So
Yeah. The hardest part here is what name will get traction if we do it, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out who's really with who.
the only person that I haven't spoken to at all in this entire game is Austin. So I don't know his relationship with everybody to even decide to throw out his name.
That's true. He's been quiet.
And I don't trust quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet is sneaky.
It's a good point.
And that's how people flip, is when they're quiet.
That's the biggest fear now. Is who is gonna at final 10, it'll be what 5-5 original tribes. We need people that are gonna stick and just be willing to go to rocks. Okay, you're muted. I can hear it. We can hear it.
Congratulations, Andy.
Thanks. He was going straight down the line. I was like, I'm next. And then he shifted.
You're like, I'm not next.
Yeah. That's like, I have a shot.
That's it. So what we get 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
Or are we
Yeah.
getting 20 because we're going after?
Probably
Yeah.
have more than the scramble, yeah.
Okay, it looks like Amy and Alex are in confessional 2. What are you guys thinking?
So I'll tell y'all first, but I won an immunity idol that I have to play at the next tribal council, which is now. So that means I'm safe and Andy has immunity. So the vote's only down between 4 people.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my Zoom crashed.
Okay. I am thinking if we let Alex get too far as a returning player in this game, that could be an issue. I don't know what your thoughts on that are.
I do potentially agree. I think that it's very tricky at the moment, but we are definitely merging next.
Yeah, definitely.
And we
keep doing this.
Hi, everybody.
Question.
Hello.
Hi.
And Andy, question for you.
Yes.
Was my name thrown out by a specific person?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your
The
thoughts?
person is not me.
That would be stupid for me to admit it, but you still need it, right?
I know
don't
who the
know.
person. I know who the person is, and I'm uncomfortable
told
with
you
that.
then.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm uncomfortable with the fact that my name is out there.
Yeah,
Especially
I'd be
because-
too.
Well, especially because Nick said the only reasoning he had was that I was.
So what are your who do you want to go home?
The person that threw my name out? I
Which
can say
it
it
is.
right. I can say it right now. Nick told me that it was Bennett.
Okay. So you want Bennett to go home?
I mean, I'm just if he's gonna throw my name out, and the only reasoning being that I'm a returnee.
That was the reasoning.
Oh, I like that.
I mean, hello.
How's it
There's a
going?
party now.
So Nick does not want to throw out a name. That's like fair, but he's just not throwing out a name. So
Do you think
He's
he
your
has?
ace.
This is put up or shut up time right now, really.
yeah.
And
Using
he
his
said he
natural
had.
idol.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
willing
a
to play the
chan-
game even if I'm safe. Unless he doesn't have the idol and he's just trying to hedge his bets.
Right.
Do we put votes on him to be safe, or do we not want to risk it?
I'd be okay with that.
Hi everyone.
What's up?
What's
As much as I love sitting in the same room as y'all, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I can go.
So
what's up?
What are you thinking, Alex?
Well, I was told. Well, okay. Nick told me my name was thrown out by Bennett.
That is a name I have heard.
Bennett or mine?
Yours by Bennett.
Okay. I don't really like that.
I'm not a gigantic fan of that either.
Like,
where do we go?
I mean, Yeah, I mean, listen, like obviously you gotta understand how it feels when someone throws your name out. So I think you know where I'm standing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't want to be like pushing anything, and I'm open.
No, I mean like it's the two of us. This is half. So is that
Three of
the
us?
three of us? Yeah, there's three of us here.
You said two.
Two of us. No, like you and then two of us.
Oh,
So
right.
That's half.
Yeah, so it's only so there's 6 people voting, but 2 are safe. So there's
Yes.
4 in play.
Yeah.
And so it could be like a 3-3 rock situation with 4 people in play. It's complicated.
Yeah.
Oof.
Breakout rooms will close.
Okay, so they're gonna pull us all back in.
Okay. All right.
Listen, I got you guys when it comes to merge.
I can't
And
move.
we can't. I've done this before. They won't let us move now that the breakout rooms are closing.
Okay.
But like, I stay loyal in this game. I got you guys.
100%. I got you.
Yeah. Ben, the original plan. I'm good.
Yeah.
What's the original plan?
I will go tally the votes. If anybody has an advantage or a hidden immunity, you like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I will read the votes. Person vote out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. Before I do that, Julia, are you good to run confessional 1? Or because I don't know what you're saying.
Just read the votes.
Okay. First vote is for Miles. Austin, that's 1 vote Austin, 1 vote Miles. Cody, that's 1 vote Cody, 1 vote Austin, 1 vote Miles. Cody, that's 2 votes Cody, 1 vote Austin, 1 vote Miles. Austin, we are tied again. 1 vote Austin, 1 vote Cody, 2 votes Austin, 2 votes Cody, 1 vote Miles, 1 vote left. The 5th person vote out is Server Bayoneta Island. Cody, and please go to confessional 1 on your tribe has spoken. Please go to confessional 1 on your way out. Someone will be there. I don't know whichever one you can go. All right.
I'm in confessional 1.
Okay, sounds good. Go do it. It's yep. Matt, check the pro chat too. All right. So, Ankala tribe, you guys have had a little bit of a break. You lost this first 2 challenges, and now we throw a double at you. So, Alex, what's the thought process behind that? What's going on? You had 10 minutes, no confessionals, really fast paced. What's going on?
It was certainly more hectic than the other times because at least then, obviously, we had more time to talk to people and think about what we want to do. And I guess if you want to take confessionals into account, you can get a little break to like voice out your thoughts. But this sounds like you're never alone and you got even less time to figure out what's going on.
Fair enough. With that being said, Nick, you don't know what's going on in this game. It's so much is going on. Like, we maybe throw something else at you. We have a double. We're at 10 at this. What do you think is going to happen? Merge, swap?
Yeah, it's surprising that we haven't swapped so far. 10 seems like a round number for a merge, but with these type of games, you never know.
All right. So, Ben, what's going on? So you guys got to know each other. How did that feel? Like, did it change anything? Do you feel a little uneasy with it? Like, overall, what's going on with that? Like, now that you guys have gotten to know each other?
This is a really tough vote. We kind of trauma bonded after the first couple of tribals because we were like, all right, no matter what happens, the 6 of us are gonna stay strong. And we talked about before this vote, like, if we go to a swap, we go to a merge, like we're going to rocks for each other. And to know that, we have to vote somebody out. Plus the fact that we've got 1 to potentially 2 people immune today. That's interesting, narrows a lot of options, and makes kind of the calculus a little more interesting, because we are a small tribe, we are a close tribe, and I don't want to see any of these people go, but I have to write a name down, and if so does everybody else.
Amy, with that being said, it's a close tribe, so like, is it like a feeling of defeat that we have to write someone's name down again, or is it like, you know what, it's the game, and I hope they'll understand. Like, walk me through, like, what your whole thought process. The fact is, like, oh, I got so close to these people, for 7 hours, and now one of us has to go again.
For 7 hours, yeah, it sucks. I mean, we had a lovely like almost 2 hours just to vibe when the other tribe was going to their tribals back to back. So yeah, of course it's like it genuinely does suck to write somebody's name down tonight, but like at the end of the day, there's only one winner. So I mean, I would never want to write any of these people's name down, but it's a long game. And
Bennett. Oh, good. You're good. Bennett, with that being said, it's a long game. We're getting close to merge. What's your entire thought process through that?
Yeah, I think the thing that sucks above all of this is that if it wasn't a dual tribal tonight, we would have stayed. We would have had immunity. So it's just coming back, knowing that I mean, I really like the 5 people I'm surrounded with. So knowing that through no fault of our own, one of us has to go, that's a really, really bad feeling. So this is, I think, the hardest tribal that I've been to so far.
And Andy, how great do you feel having immunity tonight? Like, walk me through like what that means for you.
Well, it's not lost on me that the old guy often, or old lady often, gets voted out early in the regular Survivor. I'm assuming that sort of thing can happen in these, and we're getting down to the nitty gritty, where we like everybody. We don't want to vote anybody out. Somebody has to go. That could be a reason. I hope that it wouldn't have been, but it could have been. So I'm stoked to have the immunity. I don't have to worry about it. We basically, Nick came to us and said, hey, I want an immunity idol. So now we're like, oh, now we only have 4 people to choose from. And, is he telling the truth? I'd like to think he isn't just lying, but he did get a vote at the last tribal that we were at. And so maybe he feels vulnerable and came up with that. But still, that has to factor in. And so now it's like, okay, well, now who do we vote for? Who's the person that we're going to put up and say goodbye to today? And fortunately, it's not me. I don't want to keep beating that bush, but yeah, it makes me super happy.
All right, and with that, I want everyone here to show me you can use this for 0 and your hands for everything else. On a scale of 1 to 10, how safe does everyone feel tonight? Or how safe does everyone, so meaning like this, look at this way. 0 mean I have no chance of going home, and 10 means I feel like it's definitely me. Everyone go ahead. Interesting. That doesn't sound like Survivor. Might be an interesting vote with that. Hello, Alex.
I may regret this, but I don't want to make the same mistake as last time. I'm going to use my shot in the dark.
All right.
Worst comes to worst. Doesn't work. I go home.
I will go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage would like to play it, now is the time to do so.
Jay. So
Yes.
I won hidden immunity idol. It was a little anchor, so I drew an anchor.
I can
And I'm
confirm.
playing it for myself.
I can confirm Nick does have the Ankla idol. Any votes cast against Nick will not count tonight. Anyone else?
Jay,
Yes.
I would like to play my shot in the dark.
I can confirm Alex did play his shot in the dark. You guys know the drill. Everyone besides Alex, go off camera. All right. Marvin, go ahead and roll. That is a 5. All right, if you roll a 5, no votes, any votes cast against you will not count. Go ahead, Alex. It is a 4. Any votes cast against Alex will count. Everyone else can come back on camera. Before I read the vote, does anyone have anything else they'd like to play? All right, person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. First vote is for Alex. Second vote is for Alex. Third vote is for Alex. Fourth vote, and the next person vote out, Alex. Alex, the tribe has spoken. Go ahead and head to confessional 1 for me.
Alrighty, y'all. Good job.
All right,
On
just so I can
that.
do it. Just gonna do
What's up?
officially. Just gonna do officially on here like this. Alex, the tribe has spoken.
Thank you.
Head to
Appreciate
confessional
that.
1.
I know that I heard it was because it was a returning player. Don't know if I agree with the logic, but you know what? All's fair in this game. Pretty sure this is where merge happened last time. So good luck with that.
Go ahead.
Bring it home bring it home for us. I don't know if I agree with the logic here. The logic being that I am a returnee player. Therefore, I could go far. Which, if we check the math, I did not go far last time. So why would I go far this time? So I don't know if I agree with the logic. But you know what? It's all right. Had a good time. I'm glad to be back for season 2. All that good stuff. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Alex. But I do have one more thing to tell you. Although you have been voted out, your journey does not end here. I believe we are sending you back to the main Zoom right now for a fun little twist.
I'm scared. Okay.
You should be.
Should I just go back?
Not yet. Matt, cut the cameras, Matt.
Does anyone know what season this was modeled after? Anyone take the hint yet? We're talking about pirates and everything. Anyone have any guesses?
Oh, it's Pearl Islands.
Yeah, so what do you think that means, Hart?
Outcast twist?
Why don't we go ahead and bring them in? All right, so we have our outcast back. That is a twist this season. So, with that being said, I'm going to explain it now. If either tribe gets first of the 2 tribes that are not the outcast, they are safe automatically. If the outcasts get first or second, they will be voting someone back in. So that means, if they get first, whoever gets second is safe, and third will go to tribal council regardless. So whoever's third is going to tribal council regardless. If it is the outcast, they will be done. Any questions? All right, I'm gonna have Bill come on and explain this challenge.
Hello, friends. For this challenge, you will need 6 ping pong balls, 6 solo cups, 3 rubber bands. What you're going to do with those, and let me run through this, and then you can go gather your stuff. You are going to order yourselves from 1 to 5. Person number 1 is going to bounce 6 ping pong balls into 6 separate cups. Person 2 is going to create, and you can do this either on your floor or on your table, basically a pyramid of 6 cups. You are then going to measure off 4 feet from where your pyramid is beforehand, and you can have your pyramid set up beforehand. You are going to measure, no, let's do it 3 feet away. You are going to fire the rubber bands at the pyramid, and you need to knock off the first 3 cups. Once the first 3 cups are completely knocked off, we go to the next person who will be doing 6 ping pong balls once again. The 4th person will be doing the pyramids once again. The 5th person needs to both bounce 6 ping pong balls into a cup and set up the pyramid and fire away with their 3 rubber bands. Does everybody have that?
So there's 6 or 5? There's 5, right?
No, there's 5. Numbers 1 and 3 are going to be doing the bounce 6 balls into 6 cups. Numbers 2 and 4 are going to be shooting at the pyramid.
Yeah.
Number 5 is going to be doing both.
But we have 6 outcasts and 5 in each tribe, so someone will have to go twice. So to start at the top of the order, then what's the first thing to go? So that person go twice.
I was under the impression we lost one.
No, we got one. He did come back, as far as we know. So yeah. So you want to just do the first thing? What's the verb? Or the first thing is the person just goes again. Just make it easy, simple. Are you okay with that?
Well, what do you do with people that don't have the materials?
Who
doesn't have materials?
Does anyone have cups at least?
Yeah, I just can't do the rubber band one. I can do the ping pong one.
Yeah, I can also do the ping pong one.
Cody,
can we? Cody, do you have cups?
Oh, I have cups and ping pong balls. That's not a problem.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
bounce.
So did anyone have cups, ping pong ball? Can anyone do this? Does anyone that cannot do this challenge not have those supplies? Okay.
Who doesn't have rubber bands?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't have rubber bands.
You want? I say, do you want to just do regular pyramid and then unstack it real quick?
Either
You
way.
talking to me?
It's, I mean, if you've got, it only seems to be a handful of people who don't have rubber bands. So there should be enough people to do rubber bands. But if you just want to do a cup stack.
Yeah, just for simplicity, I can get, because we are a little behind. I want to just get it rolling. I think it'll be slightly faster. If you think I'm wrong, then we can still do it. But
I don't have ping pong balls because I lent them to my sister to do cup pong at a party she hosted, and she never gave it back. So
okay. So Bill, what do you think about that? Do we do that just to make it go run? Do you think it'll be a little bit faster, slightly? Just unstack and restack, unstack, restack and then restack, or stack and then unstack.
That's fine.
Yeah, just because we are running a little late. So.
Okay, so then I hadn't realized someone had come back. So just to do it again.
The last person, go ahead.
Person number 1, 6 ping pong balls into 6 cups. Person number 2, stack a 6-cup pyramid and then break down a 6-cup pyramid. You start and you end with them being 1 stack of cups. Everybody good on that? Understand that? Andy.
Just with our hands.
Yes. Or, well, that's a good idea. We could go with your tongue, feet.
We'll do hands.
We're
hands.
kind of making it up as we go here.
Yeah, just do hands. Make it easy. Make it simple, easy. Let's just get through this round. That's
it.
So it's 3, 2, 1. Stack them up, then take them down.
Yes.
Got it.
3, 6 ping pong balls into the cups. 4, do the stack. 5, 6 ping. Let me finish. 6 ping pong cups. 6, you have to do both. Bounce 6 ping pong balls into cups, empty them all out, stack them and unstack them.
Wait, but for tribes that are 5, is it
for the
you guys have some repeat?
For the tribes that are 5, you want to put in front the person you want to go twice. So the person who goes first will have to do the first bounce 6 ping pong balls into cups, and then they will also have
go.
You got this.
Good job.
Go.
Go.
Good job.
Nice.
Go.
Ben.
Go.
Killing it.
There we go.
Time.
In 3, 2, 1, go. Alex with 4, Alex with 5, Alex with 6. Number 2.
Tanner, you can't go yet.
Tanner, yeah.
Oh my god. Why? Okay, set up.
Go,
And go.
Okay, 3. Holy shit.
What? Yeah, we want to win this. We want to get back in the game. What do you expect? What are you expecting from us, Bill?
Okay,
Tanner, go.
Tanner, go, Tanner.
Come on, Tanner. Go
You got
fast.
this,
Tanner,
man.
doing great. Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Down,
Take it
down.
down. Take it down. Take it down.
Nice.
There you go, Garrett, go.
Come on, Garrett. If Luke can do it, anyone can.
Good.
Okay. Okay,
Holy
empty
shit.
amounts.
Go.
He's clean with it. He's clean with it. Oh, he's
Are you guys ready?
Channel your inner Jackbox.
Ready.
Yes.
Ready.
You guys got
All right.
this.
All right. All right, we're gonna start. Survivors ready? Go.
Go hard.
2 for heart.
Nice.
3 for
Beautiful.
heart.
Beautiful.
4 for heart. Heart
Beautiful.
not missing. Heart not missing.
Nice.
Next
Oh.
Next person go.
We're not
Becky.
losing this.
Becky's going.
Done, Andrew.
Becky's done. Andrew, go. 2 for Andrew.
Nice.
3 for
Nice.
Got
Andrew.
it.
Nice.
Oh,
Good.
got it.
And Andrew's. Oh, that's 6.
Done.
That's good. 6.
Go.
I'm going.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go, Austin.
Austin.
Nice.
Oh, heart.
Nice.
Heart, go.
Nice.
You got heart. Yeah. Go.
Beautiful.
Yay.
Now, yeah. Now, no. Yeah. Now you have to set up your
Nice.
cups. And that, Mario, you do ping pong. You have to do ping pong. You have to do the ping pong again.
Oh.
6 cups.
What?
Do ping pong again. Yes.
Ooh,
Because yes.
what?
Yes.
No,
You have to do
you
ping.
literally said do the stacking.
Yes. Ping pong again. You have to do both because Chandler's here. Go.
Oh my gosh.
Either way, we killed this.
Take your time. You got it.
For me
You
off.
got it. Nice.
He just needs his groove.
There you go.
Stop.
Stop
And you
that
guys
clock.
are done. You guys are done. All right, so we had everyone finish after a brief production issue on our end with a lot of confusion. There was confusion, so we decided, I want to let everyone know in advance, we decided as production to give some people off their time with the confusion of everything. People were particularly confused. With that being said, in first place, we had the Loro tribe with a time of 1 minute and 13 seconds. And second place, we had Ankla with 1 minute and 14 seconds. And in third, the Outcast with 1 minute and 17 seconds. It did come down to 3 seconds. No one here should be ashamed. But Outcast, I'm sorry. Your time here is done. I do need you guys to leave the Zoom call immediately. We appreciate you guys playing so much and sticking around to come back. I'm sorry it didn't work out this time.
Check out my X interview when it's released in a few months. There's so much I have to spell. Later.
Yes. I'm gonna. Okay. Being said, once all the outcasts out of the room, I will let everyone. All the outcasts leave the meeting. Someone in production, let me know. Are all the outcasts out? All right, you got.
They're all out now, Jay.
All right, final 10. You guys get ready to get down to nitty gritty? Everyone go ahead and drop your buffs. You have made the merge. Your new tribe name will be Ayagofre, and you guys will be the yellow squares. Go ahead and change those if you want, and you can go ahead and start a feast, and then we'll get into our challenges.